Have you ever considered that managing might be one of the most dynamic forms of leadership? How do managers adapt their approach to suit the unique needs and situation of their team members? Today, we're here to uncover the theory that explains how and why this happens. Hello everyone, my name is Andrey, and today we will talk about the situational theory of leadership. There was this man named Paul Hersey, an entrepreneur, and Ken Blanchard, an American author and business professional. These two people are known to be the ones who developed one of the leadership theories, the situational leadership. Going back to history, leadership experts Paul Hersey and Ken Blanchard developed the situational leadership model in their 1969 best-selling book, Management of Organizational Behavior Utilizing Human Resources. This book by Hersey and Blanchard has sold millions of copies and has had a profound effect on the business world. And this made Blanchard and Hersey well known across the business and leadership worlds for the situational leadership theory. They believe that there is no one-size-fits-all leadership style. According to Blanchard, 54% of leaders use only one leadership style, regardless of the situation, which means that 50% of the time, leaders are using the wrong leadership style to meet the needs of their people. This means that if a leader or manager fails to recognize the diverse needs of individuals or situations and instead applies a one-size-fits-all approach, it can have negative consequences. Negative consequences may include turnover, disengagement, diminished productivity, missed opportunities, and conflict. Now, what is the core concept of this theory? Situational leadership signifies adapting your management approach to each individual task or situation in order to meet the needs of individuals. This theory takes into consideration an individual's level of performance readiness, which is their capacity and readiness to do a certain task. This can change depending on the performance areas and obstacles. It also takes into consideration how much guidance and assistance the leader is obliged to provide. Now, situational leadership has four leadership styles. Each of these may be used depending on the performance readiness of the individual performing a task. Number 1, telling or directing. This style is useful when an individual has limited skill but high commitment. The leader gives precise instructions while continuously monitoring the work. An example of this is growing team members who might not yet possess the precise skill set needed for a task or who are hesitant or insecure. This may require the use of a more directive style, in which the leader instructs the subordinate on what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. Number 2, selling or persuading. This style is useful when an individual is unable to complete the task but is willing to do so. The leader gives guidance as well as encouragement and support. An example of this is that team members might possess some skills but not at an efficient level to carry out a task successfully. They also aren't fully engaged in the mission. This often requires a leadership style where the leader engages the team in problem solving and coaches them. Number 3, participating or supporting. This style is useful when an individual has moderate to high ability but flexible commitment. The leaders involve individuals in decision making and problem solving, offering guidance when needed. These team members are highly skilled and occasionally surpass the authority in their field and knowledge. However, They might be feeling unsure of themselves or uneasy about taking on a particular task by themselves for the first time. The best leadership approach to employ in this situation is one that encourages risk taking and supports the team. And lastly, number four, delegating. This style is useful when an individual possesses a high level of ability, confidence, and motivation. The leader adopts a hands-off style and gives individuals the freedom to make decisions and take responsibility for their work. These highly skilled team members frequently possess greater skill sets than the team's leader. They also show a high degree of commitment and confidence. Delegation is the type of leadership that supports this circumstance the best. Team members are given the freedom to work independently to accomplish set objectives by the team leader. Recognizing the four distinct leadership styles in this theory allows leaders and managers to match their leadership methods to the specific needs of those they are guiding. This adaptability fosters a more inclusive, engaging, and effective environment for both leadership and management. But failing to do so and applying a one-size-fits-all approach will result in negative consequences. In conclusion, it is clear that the situational theory of leadership, as developed by Paul Hersey and Ken Blanchard, offers valuable insights into leadership and its adaptability to different situations and individuals. It emphasizes that there is no universal leadership style that fits all scenarios. Just as we've seen in the business setting, effective leaders, like managers, should adjust their approaches based on the readiness and commitment levels of their team members. In the end, effective leadership and management are dynamic processes that demand flexibility, adaptability, and a deep appreciation for the individuality of those under our guidance. By adopting the principles of the situational theory, we can foster an environment that nurtures growth, achievement, and positive relationships. Thank you for joining me today and exploring this intriguing theory, and I encourage you to apply its principle in your own leadership journeys. Once again, this is Andrey, and that's it for today's video. Goodbye!